President Trump jumping on Twitter, hitting back against the former ambassador to Ukraine today. And he did so while Marie Yovanovitch was testifying before impeachment investigators. The president tweeting, "Everywhere Marie Yovanovitch went turned bad," adding, "It is the U.S. president's absolute right to appoint ambassadors." Democrats now accusing the president of witness intimidation. Anna Bennett talks to a legal professor. Adam, she says she's never seen anything quite like this. Explain.
That's right, Lynn. The social media aspect is certainly new, but that professor told me that typically you see this kind of behavior in criminal court, not Congress. Now the question, she says, is whether it could lead to an article of impeachment for obstruction.
It's not the way I wanted my career to end.
Former ambassador to Ukraine, Marie Yovanovitch, said she was given no reason for her sudden dismissal after 33 years of service.
What I do wonder is why it was necessary to smear my reputation.
She described a smear campaign against her and said she was, quote, appalled after learning President Trump told Ukraine's leader in a July phone call she was, quote, bad news and, quote, was going to go through some things.
The color drained from my face.
President Trump doubled down during the hearing, tweeting, "Everywhere Marie Yovanovitch went turned bad."
But would you like to respond to the president's attack that everywhere you went turned bad?
I don't think I have such powers.
Democrats instantly rebuked the president.
We take this kind of witness intimidation and obstruction of inquiry very seriously.
The White House said it's not intimidation, it's simply the president's opinion.
Tampering is when Schiff doesn't let us have witnesses, doesn't let us speak.
Republicans called the proceeding a farce.
This seems more appropriate for the Subcommittee on Human Resources at the Foreign Affairs Committee.
Anything the president does to call attention to these hearings is going to work to his detriment.
Berman said Robert Mueller's report documented similar behavior by President Trump during the Russia investigation.
The instinct is to try to prevent the full facts from coming out, and that in the past has led to obstruction charges, and it looks like it might end up the same way here.
And Berman says former President Clinton's impeachment articles and those written for former President Nixon before he resigned both included an obstruction charge. But those accused the presidents of interfering in the criminal investigation, not a congressional one. Len?
All right, Adam, thank you. The impeachment hearings, by the way, will continue next week with 8 more witnesses scheduled to testify. Among them, Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman, a National Security Council official who says he raised concerns in the White House about President Trump's push for investigations against the Bidens. The hearings resume Tuesday morning. You'll be able to watch it again live right here on KHOU 11.